everybody. My name is Kelson Boswell. I'm joined here by Gabe and Sally. These are my colleagues. I'm a St. Edward student here. I'm a sophomore. I'm a computer science major, and I'm also a stock investor. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the company Square. So before I start off telling you about that, I'm going to ask: does anybody have a Twitter account in here? Anybody? Yeah, most of you. Okay, so one of the co-founders of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, is actually the CEO and the founder of Square. So when I read that, I thought that was kind of interesting because that's a really big name to be in a company. And that's kind of important too whenever we want to go more in details about them. So what is Square? Well, you may have seen Square, especially in Austin, and the little credit card chip reader. You go in small businesses like food trucks and such, they have those, and you enter your card and that's how they pay. And so that is what Square is. It's a credit card service company. They have, according to DMR, which is a business statistics company, they have over 2 million sellers already global across the world, and they're looking to expand. And I just wanted to ask a question of, well, why does this matter? Like, what is Square? Why does it matter? Well, I'm going to answer that question later. And for now, I'm going to pass it on to Gabe, who's going to talk more in depth about it.
All right, so y'all can see that word misleading, and you guys might think of it as negative, but just first of all, by show of hands, who here has interacted with like Square? So some people have. You could also say that like these machines and devices are really well funded and crafted, and that's where the word misleading comes in. According to DMR, the same business statistics company, 61% of Square sellers only process about $125,000 annually. If you analyze this, you can notice that it's mainly small businesses and it's not a big source of revenue. And moving on to the second point, which also connects with the first point, ever since Square opened, it has not had one profitable quarter. It's been open for 4 years already. The largest quarterly net loss has been $96.76 million, and the smallest has been $5.1 million. So Square has been off to a really slow start. However, they do have a future, and my colleagues here will elaborate upon that.
Okay, so that sounded really depressing, I'm sure. Like, they have no successful quarters and they've been a company for 4 years. That is misleading as well because they are actually reinvesting all their profits into making their company a more better company for the future. So I'm going to read to you their mission statement because I think that this is really important for them too. Their mission statement is to provide a fair opportunity to all businesses by allowing a service that is practical for businesses of all different sizes. So Gabe mentioned that there's a lot of small businesses. So if you go to Austin, there's probably like hundreds of thousands of food trucks and small businesses that maybe they, like Gordo's, I don't know if anyone's been to Gordo's or Mujo, I went there the other day and they were using Square. And without those, maybe the companies that are here would not be as successful as they are. So I think that Square is really an important company, especially for small businesses and big businesses too, but not as much. And so, I don't know, I really like their mission statement. I think that's a good, something to have for them. And so I mentioned that they're going to have a good future, and that's true because they're investing their profits and Seeking Alpha, which is a stock company that I read articles about their company. They are at an all-time high, their stock. Literally yesterday, they hit an all-time high. And they are buying new products, they're investing in new products, and Sally's going to talk more deeply about their future.
Okay, so Square has potential. 4 months ago, Square came out with a new update, which was the new restaurant point of sale system, which includes menu updates, floor layouts, tip splitting, as well as employee scheduling and performance tracking for the restaurant. And in a article by TechCrunch, it talked about how restaurants were having problems with too many tablets because of the different food delivery services that they had. And Square can help these restaurants have less tablets by integrating the other programs into their system. So that is something to look forward to in the future. Square is also growing over countries. Now they are in 6 countries but they have many more countries that they can grow in. Because they are targeting small companies, they need to be in very many different locations, and they have a long way to go.
Okay, Gabe's gonna finish off with the conclusion.
Concluding, so we can say that Square is not off to a great start. However, it's been 4 years already. They have been reinvesting profits, and they do have a bright future. However, they do need to expand to other countries. They do need to make themselves more accessible and as well as more profitable, because if they do not, they cannot progress their business and continue doing what they're doing. Yes, they are co-founded by Twitter CEO, and they do have a lot of investors backing this company. There will be a lot of applications in the future for this company. It is really accessible for small businesses, and in the future we could expect a lot of small businesses in developing countries to use this method of checking out, a method that is much more convenient for businesses and for everybody. Thank you very much. Did I answer any questions?